Chat. I just discovered that there are some good emote submissions. So, hi everyone, welcome to the stream. So, I started my computer. I was like, why does the audio sound like this? And I listened through my headphones, I listened through my speakers. Like, something just sounds fucked up, what is that? And then I listened a little closely, it sounds like everything's stuck in an echo, like a slight slapback echo. I realized that my Sound Blaster Audigy control panel likes to default to an auditorium setting. It thinks it's nice. Like, what? And it was routing everything that I would hear through a little delay. I don't know, man. Sound Blaster does not need to exist. Just like Windows Update. I hope I can go through this stream without a crash. Did you check your headset for centipedes? Oh, yeah. Okay. First issue of the night. Controller doesn't work. Did you watch the new Red Letter Media? I did, yeah. I didn't see the Zack Snyder. I didn't see it. But now I'm more interested hearing that you can watch it in chunks. GameCube adapter. It worked 2 days ago! Let me switch the USB ports. Hey! Alright, chat, let's figure out what we're doing. Still don't have access to my own private oasis. We find more rupees. Well, maybe. Triforce charts could be it. I'll tell you what we need. Apparently I need the song. Alright, so I have missing one song, one tune. I don't know if I need that. Can I go to Hyrule? There's a reason to go to Hyrule in this, yeah? No delivery bag. What if I go down to Hyrule? The Master Sword. Something should be at the Master Sword location. Now, the question is, how do I get there? I don't remember. Vinny, you need all the Triforce pieces. Oh, right. What dungeon haven't I gone to yet, chat? Did I do Gale Island? Or was I at Headstone Island? You haven't finished Headstone. Okay, so then we go to Earth for the most chance of treasure chests. I need, light arrows. How do you do this again? Wow. Hey Vinny, I just joined the stream. Why the hell are you tingle? I want you to tingle when you see Tingle. Like I do. Do you know that Peter Frampton song, Do You Feel Like I Do? And then he goes... Just like that. So I'm a little addicted to that Peter Gabriel, Genesis, stuff right now, chat. And I'm gonna be listening to a lot of Peter Gabriel again. Because, man, that dude has got some great fucking music. I remember the video for Sledgehammer when I was a kid, and I always liked that, because it was like cool stop motion. But then my friend Bill got me into Peter Gabriel more. What's your favorite song off of Lamb? I really like Counting Out Time. That's the one in my head right now. I'm counting out time. I can't get that song out of my head. I like the one I mentioned, Hairless Heart. I like New York City. Carpet Crawlers is so good. Carpet Crawlers is so good. Wrong island. No, this is also the right island. I'm just looking for items, chat. I don't need to actually finish the dungeons. I need the Triforce and I need some items. We can do this one, and then we can go to the other one. Carpet Crawlers aren't those centipedes. You bet they are. Niantic announced they're developing a Pikmin mobile application to make walking more fun. I like going for walks. I like Pikmin. Cartoon noise intensifies. It's nice having a fully powered up Master Sword. It's really great. Plant seed with mind control? What? Can I actually plant seeds? Sounds like Mario 64 level. With Makar you can? Is it worth it? I don't remember this dungeon. I really don't. You need to. I'll tell you what, that Dominion Rod in Twilight Princess... Sure, it doesn't take too long to play the song, but being able to, like, just use an item is nice. Why can't you just ask him to plant it and not forcefully take over his mind? Honestly, that would be fine. I would prefer that. It would be faster. The run would go faster. I really don't want to have anything to do with mind control right now, but... Wow, wow. Link can't talk, but Tingle can. Treasure Chart 41. Rattle me fucking bones. I feel like that was just punishment for that skeleton. Skeleton! Auto! Starting any new games this week. Monster Hunter. And then next week is RimWorld, I think. Again, don't expect, like, everyday Monster Hunter, crazy, obsessive Monster Hunter. I'm gonna probably be addicted for a little while, because Monster Hunter is the shit. But it's only the shit after, like, 3 years. It's like the Animal Crossing cycle. I need to go to IKEA. I need the time and space away from Monster Hunter so that I can like it. And I'm ready for Monster Hunter. I'm ready for it. How do I do this puzzle? Do I have to fly him up there by controlling his mind? How do I turn those fans off? Vinny, I hope you're not feeling compelled to play RimWorld if you don't want to. I promise you, RimWorld is the shit. I fucking love RimWorld. And once I start playing it, I'm gonna get addicted and really enjoy it and get into it. I just haven't had a chance to start it. Like, I've had a lot of other stuff I was streaming. So, those fans really are kinda lame. Well, I know I can get my car up there with the melody. You can fly up from the other side. Oh, I guess you just need to hit the switch. Is Season 2 going to continue off Season 1 in Terraria lore? Loosely. I don't really have the capacity to think about these things that much. What I mean by that is I'd like to just enjoy it and start fresh. I'll probably have a couple of familiar faces. Dreeb will be there. There's gonna be a couple little mods, I think, too. Are you accepting suggestions for mods? Only a couple. I'm gonna do, like I said, expansion... and, expansion plus vanilla expanded, some of it, and a couple of quality of life changes. Milkable humans. I don't know if I'm doing that yet. I might not do it just to spite the fucking weirdos in chat that want me to milk my colonists. So yeah, we'll see. And then I think a couple of little character mods. If you have suggestions, I don't want too many mods, but if you have a good mod suggestion for something that's not going to overcomplicate the RimWorld experience, then, yeah, let me know. Wow, Nintendo really giving the player plenty of chance to destroy that thing. Game audio is super fucking loud. No. Why does the dolphin keep... No, it's weird because I think the volume, every time... Windows Mixer... The volume, you're right, though. It was a little loud. It was at 100%. The Windows volume mixer does not save dolphin... like, settings at all. It saves other things, but just not that. Windows hates dolphins, that's why they're dying out. Oh, they're dying- oh yeah, yeah. I like blaming Windows for everything, really. It's just, after their update that pulped my computer, I have no problem blaming Windows. And I wasn't really like that. You know, some people like, just like, Windows 10 sucks, Windows 10 sucks. I get it, we don't like the old thing. You know, we don't like the new thing, we like the old thing. I can get that way too about a lot of stuff, but I felt like Windows 10 wasn't causing me any problems, so what's the problem? And now I hate it. Dolphin has a built-in volume slider that overrides that. Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah, that's something I need to probably... If I want it to save, I'll just use Dolphin. Yeah, there's bloat. There's, like, ads I can't get rid of on the start menu, the panel. It was giving me the weather in Washington for, like, a month. I've heard you can disable it. I just got lazy. You can remove those. Literally just right-click and click remove. Yeah. Okay, then that- okay. Alright. What the fuck? That kills Tingle? I gotta be honest, the Yoda voice they use in the cartoon, weird. Like, I can't get down with it. It's not bad. It's fine. It's not as bad as Sam Witwer's Palpatine. But that Yoda voice is just so not Frank Oz that it just... The Clone Wars begun. They have like I do a worse impression, but I like mine better in my own head at least. Sam Witwer's Palpatine is amazing though. I don't agree with that, but that's okay. We're allowed to have different opinions. I think how do you do this room? I like Sam Witwer in general, like a lot of his stuff is good. I think he does a good Maul. The Palpatine voice is just not Ian McDiarmid at all for me. Where does Tim Curry's Palpatine sit? I don't remember. Go up? Can I go up? Oh, with Makar I can go up. That little twat. Alright, let's get him up there. I have to remember when I'm talking to chat, I don't remember all my, my abilities. So, hang on a minute. Sam Witwer does not do the voice of Maul? Or does he? He does. Yeah, he's good as Maul. I like that stuff. But when you get too far away from, like... that's the problem with some of the Star Wars stuff, aside from all the other problems with Star Wars, is that, like, I'm so used to certain actors portraying characters that it's gonna be real. Like, even the Solo shit, I was like, oh, this is a... Just call him Glopkako. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be Han Solo. He can be someone different. He's likable. I like... The dude who played Solo was cool. Need hookshot boot combo. Ah, you're alone. Your name is Solo. Booty, please hook. Hook onto what? Oh. Oh, my brain. You know what the problem is, too? Playing this game out of order means that some of the things that I'm supposed to be recognizing... really, this is gonna sound like a lame... There we go. Like a lame fucking complaint. But... I really believe part of the reason I've been, like, beansing some of this here and there, not that bad, but a little bit, is just I forgot a lot of the mechanics of this game. It's a lame excuse, but it'll pass. I wonder if you can... Yeah, there we go. Why has chat been spamming Resident Sleeper so much lately? Oh, I think Star Wars, in tonight's case, if not, I mean, they can... You know, whoever Resident Sleepers. It's a very interesting emote, because you can't help but feel like it's a cunt emote, but it has uses. It actually has its uses that aren't just passive-aggressive, like I don't like what the streamer's talking about or doing right now. So it's hard to know, and I don't really care anymore. Sometimes I see it, I'm like, alright, well I guess I'm not that entertaining, but, you know, whatever. Such is life. I'll get over it. But, then I bring up Star Wars, and people post it, I'm like... Are they tired? Oh, they're tired of Star Wars! Someone said that's why I filter that emote. I have to know who said it, when they said it. But what happens when a video game character is sleeping? What the fuck do they post then? So, like, you know, double-edged sword, really. Talk about Star Wars. I looked into those Topps cards, by the way, from 1995. And, yeah, it's a set. They were doing a Galaxy set, I think, almost every year. Cool cards, though. I saw some of the other ones in the set. They're cool. Again, it's just cardboard, but if you like that sort of thing... You know, it's cardboard with stuff printed on it. Sometimes, there's a texture etched into it. FF7R integrators for PS5 only. That's okay, I don't want it anyway, but yeah, I've heard that. And I will be opening more cards because I have, on the way, an even more bizarre set of old crusty cards. Addict. Yeah, I suppose so. The Addict bit is old. Yeah, it is. Again, such is life. Ah yes, apply the gel. No way is it more bizarre. I'll tell you what, it won't be as great as the Charizard bit, but it will be entertaining. Chat is addicted to the Addict bit. Oh. Vinny, do you play the card game or just collect the cards? What card game in particular? Because, are you talking about the Fire Engine cards? Or the Garbage Pail Kids? I play, yeah, the horse game I play. I played the Pokemon card game on the, like, the app that they have currently. And it's pretty fun. It's alright. I'd play it again. I think I booted that program up like 3 times, so I played it a little bit. Cards, believe it or not, I've liked Slay the Spire a lot. It's the exception. The fun of the Pokemon stuff is opening them. And, the game itself is all well and good, like, I like reading the effects of stuff. But, I was never, like, the biggest into card games, and then Slay the Spire, like, just rocked my fucking world. And Monster Train as well. But in terms of collecting stuff, I think it's just kind of fun to collect. I'll be honest, chat sleeping is resident sleeper. As for card games themselves, though, I played Boss Monster. I played Story War. Boss Monster was cool. You were like a dungeon master. That was actually really cool. But it's all there in the deck. Like, you buy it, you can play it without having to buy booster packs. So, I enjoyed that. But, like, KY is really into- I'm sure we'll talk about it on Wednesday, but I think we're gonna try to stream Slay the Spire together on Wednesday. KY is into more board games and card games than I am. Vinny, say Among Us to wake up chat. Among Us. But yeah, the cards that I'm talking about are like, you know, Full House, the card set. Stuff like that. That's the kind of- that and like... the more- if you've avoided my card opening streams because cards upset you, I understand, I guess. But, I think they're entertaining just as a slice of, like, why does this exist kind of stuff. Like, I have Flintstones the movie trading cards. Fire engines. Surprisingly horny fire engines. And you missed Charizard dissection, which will never- I don't think that bit will be topped for quite a while, but that's a different story entirely. Yeah, there's the pumper. Just remember, with fire engines, there's the pumper on Pound Ridge. Wow, this is cool. That's nice. So, did these fucks stop being as annoying at any point? Oh, may as well get the rest of them. It's weird that ice arrows... Oh wow, fuck you. Ice arrows take away their scum for a limited time, but otherwise, arrows in general are not good against these. Deku Leaf does too? Oh, okay. Light arrows take care of them. I like the way Makar shimmies. It's cute. Monster Train DLC this Thursday. Cool. Microsoft is trying to buy Discord. Why? To ruin it like they ruined Skype, says chat members. Oh. Alright, fair enough. Also, someone said something about Sony doing something with their online services for PS3. They're shutting it down. PS3 and Vita stores will be shut down. The website that reported it isn't very trustworthy, though. A lot of, video game news here in the video game world. You know what I mean? Who was that supposed to be? I don't know. It's an impression that Dana Carvey did of a news anchor. Gerald Ford died today. Is that what that was? The Gerald Ford bit, where he just read every possible way that Gerald Ford could have died? Tom Brokaw? Dan Rather. Chat is saying many different people, but yeah. Who's Dana Carvey? He's just some guy that carves. He was like the Turtle Club owner for a while. Was it Tom Brokaw? It could be. Yeah, it's like the bit being like, just in case Gerald Ford dies and he's not there, they have to record like every possible way that Gerald Ford could have passed away. Gerald Ford died today in a tragic jelly accident when he drowned in a vat of proleptic jelly. That's the whole bit, and they just, you know, they just recorded stupid stuff. But I remember the impression more than I remember the bit. And for some reason, it just popped up now. No good reason. Light arrows. Norm impression, No, I don't have a Norm impression. You're more accurately impersonating Jimmy Stewart. Well, that's another Dana Carvey impression. I like this game is all cute and cuddly, but then you kill an enemy and you hear, like, baby noise death rattles. Vin, please do your world-famous Nathan Fielder impression. Bro, that request is very Resident Sleeper. It hasn't gotten worse or better since the last time you've heard it. Just like the Turtle Club. Oh, I love the Turtle Club. It's getting an emote. We're getting an animated Turtle Club emote. And I'm disabling the feature that allows you to turn it off. Yeah, I'm actually adding it to the alphabet. I could do that. I could replace every emote with Turtle Club and just edit 1 pixel on each one so that they count as different. I could also replace the subscriber badges with Turtle Club. April 1st. Here's the problem with that. That's more work than I'd like to do for a stupid joke. And now that I've already revealed it, it's not gonna be a good jape. Someone just said, make us do it in all caps. My name? Can't believe Tingle's dead. I thought today would be the final Wind Waker stream. That's not happening. Why don't you have a Garfield impression? Just sleepy, lazy, bored Bill Murray. AKA Bill Murray who doesn't have a phone. So that people can't contact him to be in his, to have him in their movies. Okay, he has a phone, he just doesn't have an agent. The only person that has his phone number is Wes Anderson. Vinny, did you hear that Marlon Brando gave the number of a Chinese restaurant to screen calls? I did hear that recently. I forget who called him, but someone called Brando and got the Chinese food restaurant, and then Brando was, like, happy to talk to him. It was Sam Jackson? It's so crazy. And then, like, Val Kilmer and Brando clashed big time on, that Moreau movie. And apparently Val Kilmer was, like, a huge dickhead in the 90s. But he seems so affable. Like, we watched Real Genius the other day. What a fucking fun movie that is. And, like, Top Secret. But, like, I can't picture, like, Val Kilmer showing up to a movie set and being like, oh, Brando's here. Well, I don't give a shit about Brando. I'm the real star here. Which I don't think is the case. Was he the nipple suit Batman or other Batman? I'm pretty sure Val Kilmer had the nipples as well, yeah. I know George Clooney had, bat nipples. But I'll be the first to tell you, I think Val Kilmer, I'm a fan. He's been in some of my favorite projects. Like the movie Heat. I say project, like it's, oh, fuck you. Doc Holliday Tombstone Doors movie, which isn't that good, but I like it. I've said it before, he's like one of, I think he's one of the biggest names that's kind of like semi-forgotten about, or like underrated, and like he just didn't have the longevity, but he was an extremely good dramatic and comedic actor. Michael Keaton, better Val Kilmer. What? Wait, he's a better Val Kilmer? Or you mean he was a better Batman? Because I agree, I think Val Kilmer was kind of not a great... He was fine as Batman, the movie was just goofy. It was like the first after Tim Burton movie, but it's not as... It's not great, but it's not as bad as Batman and Robin. He couldn't move his neck in that suit. Both. Keaton is a good comedic and dramatic actor. Oh yeah, actually I agree, Keaton's great. I mean, of course he's great. Beetlejuice, dude. Beetlejuice, think about it. Beetlejuice. My favorite, oh man, my favorite line of Michael Keaton ever was, she touched my peppy, Steve. That one. Classic. Vinny, you don't have the song yet. Isn't this how you learn the song? Not in the randomizer? Oh man. In vanilla you learn the song behind the waterfall. So I guess when I find the song I can return there and get an item. Hopefully that doesn't have to happen. It would be best if I never have to come to this dungeon again after I defeat it, after I beat it. Not an item, there's a passageway. Take my car back and play the song. I don't have the song. Wait. Fuck you. What's your favorite Zelda dungeon? Says a chat member. Ocarina of Time Water Temple. No, I don't know. There's a lot of good ones. Arbiter's Grounds from TP, that's a good one. Yeah, that's one that immediately comes to mind because that was an enjoyable dungeon. You know, there were some really great Twilight Princess dungeons. Spirit Temple was pretty good. Jabu Jabu was great, yeah. The Forest Temple is kind of annoying, but I love the music and I love the twisty hallways, and I think it's really cool. It's not like my favorite dungeon structurally, because it can get a little windy and annoying, but I think just, it's really cool. It's like you go inside, but you're still outside from time to time, and there's Phantom Ganon fight, and it's just got weird music and things that happen. It's cool. Maybe a weird choice. It's not one of my favorites, but another one that I remember fondly is Link to the Past Dark World Water Dungeon. It's just kind of cool. Not the swamp one. Turtle Rock. Yeah, Turtle Rock is really annoying too, because I get my ass kicked in it, so therefore it's annoying. But it's good. I'm talking. The one I like is the one with the boss that split. No, you get, what item do you get from that? The hookshot. That is the swamp one? Oh, my bad. What about Misery Mire? Isn't a mire a swamp? Misery Mire, I'm not a fan of at all. I always dread that one. But one of the reasons I like the Lake Temple, or the swamp, whatever, is I like the secret passage. I remember figuring that out as a kid made me feel like a fucking genius. What about any of the Skyward Sword dungeons? I remember thinking they were good, the Ancient Cistern in particular, but I barely remember them. I mean, we've had this conversation on stream, as all things must, you know, eventually be rediscussed. And I had different answers each time, I'm sure, years later, but the truth is, the Ancient Cistern stuck out in my mind, where a lot of the other temples, or just dungeons, whatever, felt a little bit like good, but just your basic Zelda dungeons, in terms of theming. The Sand Shop? I don't remember that. Time Travel. Oh, right, yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that was cool. Time Travel one. The Sand Ship. Snow Peak Ruins and Twilight Princess. I like Snow Peak Ruins because you have the item you get is fun, and then you get to shoot it through, like, cannons and shit. And also, it's like a house. It starts as a house, and then it's just... it's weird. City in the Sky. Yeah, it's a good one, too. Man, Twilight Princess had a lot of great fucking dungeons. This game... I don't like this dungeon or the Earth one all that much. The switching character thing is not really something I enjoy very much. I'll be honest. The best dungeon for me in this game is the first one. I think it's just a really great starting dungeon. One of the best. I love the way the lava looks. I like the boss. It's just cool. It's really good. Tower of the Gods isn't too bad. I think, for me, the fun of Wind Waker, the dungeons are fine. They're not, like, oh, for me, they're not as great as some of the other entries. The fun of this game is all the hidden stuff. The sailing to different islands and finding little, like, caves with different minigame. Like, I like the, little mini-dungeons a lot. Not to mention the style is unmatched. Agreed. No, I have a lot of love for Wind Waker, but in terms of dungeons, the best one... like, I love going to Hyrule in this game a lot, but the best one is, like, the first one for me. Majora's Mask... I'm trying to think how I feel about those dungeons. They're all pretty good. Stone Tower is amazing. Stone Tower is a little confusing. But once you get past that, like, and that's just a personal preference, it's fucking amazing. Like, it's just really creative. And then you have to use Ben. But it is a pain in the ass. When I streamed it last year, it wasn't so bad because Randomizer, but in general, that temple I remember being a huge pain in the ass. Like, why does this room exist? What is its purpose? Pain. Pain. Great Bay was aesthetically neat. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the Majora's Mask stuff had some interesting aesthetics. What about the 2D Zeldas? Well, I mentioned Link to the Past. I think Link to the Past has pretty solid dungeons all the way through. And it also pretty much defined the series. Because Zelda 1's dungeons were push block, kill enemies, proceed. Zelda 2's temples were side-scrolling gauntlets. So, Link to the Past was so good in so many ways so early that it defined much of what made Zelda Zelda later on. That said, I think Minish Cap had some pretty cool dungeons. I mean, it's hard to give specifics of the handheld ones because they are so You think about the ones that I just streamed. There's so many dungeons. 16 dungeons in total. And then you have Link's Awakening, which I have a lot of fond memories for Link's Awakening's dungeons. Especially Eagle Tower. Wait, this doesn't work? Boot only. It's only boot. Alright. I hate it.
Yeah, stand right in there.
Favorite dungeon music and why is it Stone Tower? Stone Tower's dungeon music is incredible, but like I said, Forest Temple is just so memorably strange. Okay. I am in pain. I was stubborn, I didn't want to use the arrows. I just wanted to- because you can take them out with the sword if you're fast enough. I just... like, the sword gets stuck on the wall. Use the sword Y hammer. I don't know. Good. I mean, Tingle's already 35, and now his knees are completely destroyed. Spine, knees... I wonder what a realistic interpretation of what Tingle's spine and knees look like right now would be like. Artists. Someone said, could someone explain the thrusting motion of the spikes? Oh, the thrust? To guard the key. Clearly. Someone said break all the tiles. There's an extra chest for doing so. I'll be honest. It's kinda lame. Knees pulped even further. It's just jelly. At this point, it's just like bone and blood jelly. You could use, like, Tingle's jelly to make a healing potion the likes of which this world has never seen. Vinny, please stop saying jelly. Do you remember skeleton jelly? Wasn't that a thing? It's like a comic. Or a video. It's some weird fucking, like, unlocked memory from years ago. Wow, okay. I'm assuming this chest was entirely optional. You know, normally. It's required in the randomizer, but it's normally a treasure chart. It's normally a treasure chart, so that's not a required chest. It's just randomizer is being randomizer, you know? Okay. Okay, motherfucker, okay! Okay, I don't know if I need Makar for this. Mike Hawk? For this? Aw, Chad, that's hilarious. Who's Michael Hawk? Brother of Anthony Hawk? Oh, that's cool. Isn't that the guy whose knees turn to jelly? Wait, there's a treasure chest in here? Pull down all the heads. Hopefully I don't have to go back up there anytime soon. How was there an enemy hiding behind one of those large stone heads? Don't think. Oh, don't worry, I have no problem with that. That's good. Yes! Chat. This could be a shiny. Fuck. So I'm probably gonna need Makar for this. Need Nut Lad. Why do they aggressively open their mouths at you? Humans do the same thing. So I watched the episode last night of Deep Space Nine where Worf eats a hamburger and he aggressively has like a fucking, like, virus from it and then gets possessed by like a fucking spirit because Klingon physiology doesn't process human beef. So he's like, has like violent diarrhea. And then, because of how much body weight he loses from shitting his brains out, because Klingon physiology doesn't like beef, he actually gets possessed because his guard is down. Crazy episode. Vinny, fuck you, that isn't real. I just want to see if people were awake, I don't know. Favorite type of bean? I like the black bean, because rice and beans is what's up. Or just black beans in general. Big fan. Come on, light arrows. It's the Wind Temple dungeon map. I clapped when I saw the dungeon map. The boss probably has the compass. Probably. Every time you enter the fan room, I think the wall is starting to play. Like the wall is shifting. Oh, there's a treasure chest right there. Oh, the wall, the music, the wall. You! Yes, you! Stand still, laddie! It's my best impression. Well, yeah. There's a treasure chest in that room, there's one- oh. Did I miss one up there, too? Well, there's no treasure chests down here, just the boss. You know what? Just... let's just go fight the boss. Some of those you probably need the song to enter, that makes sense, yeah. We've had some really good luck in this randomizer run that's probably wearing out right about now. You need the song for the boss, I'm pretty sure. Just to get to the boss. We can probably get the treasure chest up here. Here, where the donkey is up here. Down there. Oh shit! Oh no! Did you know that Roger Waters did an inhale scream in like half of the Floyd album? Not half, but... yeah, that. That's what that is. That's an inhale scream. Careful with that axe, Eugene. Run Like Hell. The sound at the end of the break, where it sounds like a car is screeching, that's him just doing his inhale scream. What is he? He could do it, it's weird. You know who else does it? Cedric from Mars Volta on Francis the Mute. I hear that scream on Cassandra Gemini. Can you talk while inhaling? Yes, I can. It sounds like shit, though. Vinny, for 20 years I thought it was a car. Let's do a little thing. This right here. This is not a car screeching, this is Roger Waters' inhale screaming. That. You don't have to believe me if you don't want to. It's not gonna change what it is. Secret Birdman, exactly. So boy, this room sucks. Alright, it's not that bad with arrows. So, we need this to be the song in order to do more of the dungeon. I have a feeling it won't be. The song is probably at Tingle's fucking cabana. Oh my... God! Vin, what do you think of the feature Twitch is gonna roll out where you can save some audio tracks to VOD and not others? Will you start playing music during BRBs again? I don't know enough about that to make a judgment call yet. Live DMCA is still a thing. That's already a feature, chat saying. Yeah, that's the problem is they're gonna start going after live channels. I think they already did. Aren't all channels live? Well, traditionally on Twitch, the thing you had to worry about were your VODs. That was the wrong button. I mean, I'd like to eventually be able to play music again in some capacity, I just don't know how. I don't know the best way to do it. It doesn't feel like it's going to be happening anytime soon. There's a treasure chest here. Is this the Tingle treasure chests? People are saying Twitch says no fun allowed. You know, like there's people ragging on Twitch And the truth is they're rolling out better tools, which they should have done years ago. And I have my issues with Twitch and the way they handle copyright, but it's the US copyright laws that are, like, broken. And Twitch is at their mercy as well. Now, I have had in the past long discussions about this, and, you know, how I would love for Amazon to step up and find a way to, like, have a library that you could use, maybe... Shit, like Amazon Music? Like, for streamers? I don't know, I mean, I feel like there's probably ways to make that work. But, they're not doing that. It's just a shame. Again, I know a number of these artists would probably not have a single problem in the world with people playing their music because they enjoy it. Unless it's Metallica. Well, Metallica did a fake 180 on that. I was just thinking about Metallica today. The, Load album. The song Until It Sleeps. Like, I had the CD for that. Now, that's after Metallica went into, like, a grunge... Well, they didn't even do grunge, really. They just, like... Alternative. That was, like, then. But I remember... I was like, oh man, I haven't heard that song in a while. I actually think Load has a couple good songs on it. It's not anywhere... When I got into Metallica later on... And I'm not, like, the biggest Metallica fan. But, you know, their earlier stuff... I love the Black Album. I know people have very strong opinions about Metallica's music, but I think they just have a ton of great stuff, and then I still think there's some great stuff on the album Load. Ride the Lightning, that's a great album. Yeah, I had a little Metallica period for a while. I'm trying to think about where we could go next. I mean, there's still the dungeon. I have a question. Chet, the Tingle's Cabana thing is yellow. Can I still get a treasure chest there? Is there one treasure chest I could get at the Oasis? Let's go there now, that way, just in case there's something vital there. If the delivery bag is there, I'm gonna shit. Thoughts on Lulu? Oh, the Lou Reed Metallica album? I hate it. There's a couple- I listened to the whole thing once. And there's a song on there, I don't remember which one, but I like the riff. There's a couple good riffs. And some cool guitar tones. But... What? It's just a weird combo. Lou Reed and Metallica, and Lou Reed not giving a fuck at that point in his life. Especially with his vocals. I am the table? I don't know, man. Lou Reed should have done something with Iggy Pop. And then just called it a day. Alright, well this is Tingle's private Oasis cabana. That... When I started the randomizer, I gave him the deed to this place. However, I can't open it because I don't have a mailbag. So... Like, this whole time Tingle's been looking for his keys to get inside his own house. And he can't. It's very sad. In fact, that's what inspired this entire quest. Which, in many ways, sounds exactly like a real Tingle game. Okay, chat. If this is the mailbag... I don't know, man, I don't know. It's a Knight's Crest. Alright, never mind. Have you done the big octos? I don't believe there's progression items hidden. Those are just, like, optional extra things. Again, default settings for the randomizer. What about doubling your magic meter? While that would be great, it could be anywhere in the world. There is a fairy in an octo. Well, everything... You'll notice on my map, there's only 2 locations. Maybe I made a mistake. In which case, there could be more. Ask the mods for hints. No. Vinny, there's a big octo in this square. Which one? This one or this one? Ice Ring? Private Cabana Square has one. I think yeah, I just left. Too bad. So sad. No, if I find one, I will make sure to go to it. But, according to this map, the progression items are only either at the cabana or the Earth Dungeon. Check on top of Earth Temple with a pair. You already found an item at a location you weren't supposed to. Really? You haven't done the big pig thing yet. I haven't. It's a silver rupee. Was that it? Was that it? Alright. I can, get Tingle, other Tingle to, do the things now. Yeah, we're just getting, you know, knees pulped, brain damage. It's fun in these dungeons. We have a good time. Where's the warp pot? Which is also my name. Was it in the previous room and I just didn't see it? It's in the next room? Okay, so... yeah, I don't remember what we did here. Warp pot again? Do another one? Third warp pot. This was the second this is the first warp pot. You didn't have the hammer last time. Stop. Stop! Vinny, are you referencing Neil Cicierega? Yep. Yep. That's him. It's the Pixies. Didn't Neil Cicierega sample the Pixies? Or no? Yeah, so then it was the Pixies being sampled by Neil Cicierega. What didn't he sample? My own fart. Huh? Ah! With reverb. Mm-hmm. Ah, it's a funny joke. Guy walks into the doctor's office, samples his own fart for a Neil Cicierega song. I had, in my family, there was this... did I ever tell you about PFOT? I've told the stream about PFOT. There is some dude, I don't know who this guy was. There's some, like... Because Italians love their stupid nicknames, so there was just some guy called PFOT. I don't know if he was a family member or a family friend, but, like, there's all these daffy pals that knew my grandfather, that were all, like, these old guys that hung out, that worked at the Earl Company, I guess, or knew people that worked at the Earl Company, and there was a guy named PFOT. I don't know who he is. But also, they would say fart as fought, because that was funny. And now I say funny words for a living, so I guess I'm one to talk, but, the truth is... there was a man called PFOT, and I don't know who he was. I hope you've enjoyed the story. No, it's not P-fart. I think it's P-E-A-F-O-T. Could be wrong, actually. I will write my thesis on this story. It's good. Yes, but you said they pronounced fart as fought. Okay, good point, good point. I did. Okay. Well, that's progress. You know what, chat? When you told me to do this temple first, I should've listened to you. Chat was the spoiler log all along. Well, now it's time to finish this dungeon. Captain's log. It's Shatner's birthday. Old, cantankerous Shatner man. Yeah, he's 90. 90 years- Jesus. 90 years old. Yeah, I'll give him credit. He does not look at all 90. You know, dude shit posts, doesn't understand some stuff, or he has people shit posting for him. That's also a theory I've heard. You know, whatever he does he moisturize? I don't know. Wait, chat, how do I get back up there? Ah, yeah, yes, he applies the gel. Clearly. You don't. I have to go up and around. Get some new jokes, funny man, from Bad Joke Joel in chat. You wanna write them for me? I need good writers, even if they're bad joke writers. I like bad jokes. I could use the, Garfield book. Could. Or I could just watch, like, 2 hours of Joe Piscopo joke material and just borrow that for the stream. Alright, listen up. There was a plane crash, right? No survivors. Yes, and? Well, some say DB Cooper was on the plane before there was a crash. Oh, thanks, Joe Piscopo. That's awesome. The crazy thing to me, though, I don't know... Actually, I really don't know Joe Piscopo's jokes. I don't. But I do know that he was a pretty famous comedian. And he was, like, working at the same time Richard Pryor was. And, like, George Carlin. I guess if they needed someone for, like an elderly thing, or like, a, wedding, they called Joe Piscopo. Because, you know, Richard Pryor and George Carlin, they're not gonna go there. Yeah, like, if at the AutoZone they want to do, like, a stand-up comedy night, they call Joe. Says the unfunny person. So chat's saying that Bombs, Hammer, and Boomerang are good. Oh. Well, bombs are fine. Oh. Kill bones, get bones. I kind of half expected Medley to make the noise cha! Like from Peach in Smash Brothers. After that noise, why is Medley a sickly green? It's Scoot! So I don't remember where I stopped progress. Hammer? Here? Here? The left room? No, this wasn't a hammer room. I got all the stuff here, I think. I'm pretty sure so I'm just gonna go where there's like stuff. That wasn't the left room. I'm looking at the mini-map. Oh! Medley just standing there like, yeah, it's fine. Oh, right. Right, this room. Oh! What are they doing? Oh, shit! Sorry to jet, but I gotta go! It worked. I did not want to deal with that room. Sorry to jet, but I'm in a hurry. That's the line. Wrong button, I have to press the A button. To use shield with Tingle or Link, it's... you press, R. But when you press R as Medley, it goes back to Link. Who the fuck is Link? I don't even know who that guy is. I don't even know who that guy is, man. I hate their laughs. Lav is the plural of laugh, by the way. L-A-U-V-E-S. Lavs. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Big item. It's the map. Gotta go. Run. Oh, it's... There it is. No. No, that seems... Hands. A red mist. What's left? Jelly. Vinny, stop with the jelly bit and go back to Diaper Snake. Oh, the Diaper Chief? Snake, who's my little crybaby? Snake, turn the console off. Now. My. You're shitting yourself, Snake. It's over. Chat, like a dentist appointment. It's now over. The Diaper Chief can't hurt you. He's not real. It's not over yet, Snake! Who's a little crybaby who goes wee-wee doo-doo in his diapers all day? Me. I'm not pleased with myself. Anyway, let's figure this out now. Chat, you can't vote to kick me. I'm the streamer. It won't work. You can't vote kick the streamer. Like, there's no... Oh, bad treasure chest. Yeah, not my favorite dungeon. Like I said, this and the other dungeon, the Earth dungeon. I'm not too crazy about. Oh, why would I do that like that, where I can't even get the light? Why would I do that? This is the Earth dungeon, the Wind dungeon. I'm fine with the first 3 dungeons in Wind Waker. I think they're varying degrees of pretty great. Some of the ones where you have to play the command melody. I said it before, but I'm not really crazy about having to play a song every time you need to switch to a different character. Congratulations, here's some rupees. Full rupees. Huh? Huh? I just wanna fly. Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. I wanna fly. Do you remember the game from last night, the Smuggler's Run game, where the voice kept calling you baby? Babe! Babe, you missed the package delivery! I thought about that today. I was like, what? And then I thought a little bit more. I was like, okay, I think I know why. It's because there is nothing in this game at all. So they figured if they had, like, a voice that was calling you babe, maybe you'd feel like a little... like, I don't know, maybe you'd start to fall in love with the voice, like that Joaquin Phoenix movie. Joker? And then you have to just keep playing. Oh my god, I got it. I got the delivery bag, chat. Finally, I can now enter Tingle's Cabana. How many more treasure chests are in here? Because I don't really even need to do this, I don't think. 1. Beat boss, get item. There's 2 in that room total. Well, I got both. And I wanted to play Cyberpunk. Well, not that I want to, but you know, it's almost kind of become a tradition. I do. No, I do want to. And it's getting a little late, so I want to try to wrap this up. But now I have to go to Tingle's Cabana. Yeah, but then you have to do the maze. Oh, okay, never mind then. We'll just beat the boss and then we'll hold off for Tingle's Cabana. Play today before they patch. Supposedly. I like supposedly better. Just sounds better, but it's apparently supposedly. Sorry, supposedly. Ugh, that word. I've been saying supposedly my whole life. It sounds smart. Supposedly is the correct version. Well, that's a pretty big find. Triforce complete. Vinny, it's not supposedly. Okay, hang on. I think it would be a good idea to Google. Supposedly versus supposedly. Supposedly means as may be conceived or imagined and is the adverb form of supposable, which means capable of being supposed or conceived. On the other hand, supposedly usually means allegedly. The words are often conflated when one intends to say supposedly. The two words have distinct meaning. Oh, they're both correct. In different ways. Okay. Professor Sauce is here to teach you the things. Yeah, I've heard people use supposedly on, like, podcasts and shit, and just random videos. I'm like, that sounds wrong. But then, at some point, I read that supposedly was correct. And I got confused. And now I know they're both used in various ways, and when you prepare your body for the English language. It should just be 1 that you can break. It doesn't need to be 4. And yet I'm still grabbing rupees. You can shine on the big mirror to bust them all. One ring to bust them all. Okay, so this room is confusing still. Good to know. Mental. Vinny, my dad is browsing Urban Dictionary. Tell him to stop. I'm the one you want to help you get your dad to stop. Tell him to look up clunging gobshite. Well, hopefully there's a good item in here. I mean, we already got the Triforce in the mailbag, so... I'd say we're up. I hate them. I really do hate them. They're the worst. Along with the Wallmasters, they're pretty bad. And yet not that hard to defeat. It's just like... video game bad-itis. You could just use the leaf. Again, the game teaches you that, but I didn't have to learn any of that. Should have known. We did not even have to do that puzzle. That scummy puzzle. This is some clown-ass music. Oh, I forget. Yeah, you have to lift. Again, I got that so early in the game, I totally forgot. Yeah. The speedrun is over, chat. After that cycle, that was such a bad cycle that I don't think this speedrun is in the contention for world record anymore. The game only lets you kill max 5 per cycle. Max 5? Oh man, that's it? What about Max 3? Or Max Weinberg? Yeah, Hurricane Spin would have actually been very helpful. That's somewhere just random. As implied by the name Randomizer. Do you think anyone ever named their child Maximum? So like anyone that we've ever known that goes by Max, their name is just Maximum? Like Maximum Dong? What was the Homer Simpson name? Max Power? Is that Simpson? Because if you have a good name, then you are powerful. It's a very common name. Well, no, Maximum isn't the actual... It's Maximilian. Or Maxwell. Maxwell's Silver Hammer, awful song. This is like Clown Fight. Seriously. Maxim is not an uncommon name in Russia, close enough. Maxim? So there's common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare. Did I tell you about the Mewtwo that I pulled from a random-ass pack? And it was the ultra rare of that pack? It was just like, at Walgreens, there was just like a pack of cards, I bought it. And I ended up pulling like the rarest card from that set. This guy is addict! Chad, I'm trying to tell you a cool thing that happened. I could sell that card if I get it graded, and I could probably make like a couple $100. Maybe 100. What card pack was it? I don't know. I don't remember. But I was surprised to see, like, it wasn't any of the new stuff, but I was surprised to see something. And so I bought it. It was retail price, and I was like, nice. And then I ended up getting the ultra rare Mewtwo. It's like, oh, that's pretty good dopamine. Did you get your Charizard yet? I've given up hope of Charizard. I don't need it. It's fine. It's just for fun. I don't need the money. It's more like for fun, just to have the rarest card in the deck in the set. But it's not gonna happen. Meanwhile, the deli guy I told you guys about, who got the Charizard and sold it immediately, won another one from a Facebook raffle. Is he gonna sell that one too? Probably. Oh god, it was a purple rupee. Here, I don't know if this is the rarest card in the set, but it was, I'll read it. Mewtwo EX 103 of 108, 2016. So, that one. $20 on eBay? Oh. No, never mind then. $650 to $222 bucks. $14, $23. Okay, never mind then. Vinny, when and why did you become a card addict? Do you want the real answer, or is that like a joke question for, like, stream funnies? It happened on stream. I found my old cards, and then I talked to the person, the deli guy. We had a conversation, and he started to, like, say, oh, it's really fun, you should collect again, and there's this new set coming out and all that. And then Alizarin was like, hey, you should get an ETB and open it on stream, it'll be fun. And so I ordered one, opened it on stream, and the moment I pulled that Lapras, I was like, wow, this is actually kind of addictive. Maybe we should, like, I don't know, tell Nintendo to stop that. Vinny, tracker is saying there's still stuff in that dungeon. I haven't updated the tracker. The problem is there's a tingle chest in that dungeon. The thing is, I agree that it could be a huge, waste of money. And, I collected, like, Magic and, Pokemon cards. I'm aware of that. My friend, the deli guy, has said he's made thousands of dollars from it, but he's not doing it because he likes the game or the Pokemon as much as he likes to, like, the thrill of collecting and selling. I believe him because he sells individual cards on eBay. 2, it's a little bit different than gambling. I do not like gambling in Atlantic City. I put $20 in a slot machine and I'm usually done for the whole night. You actually get cards. Like, you get stuff that you can play a game with. I'm not planning on selling. Vinny, it's gambling. But hang on, why is chat posting Kappas when I say I don't gamble at Atlantic City? You just don't believe it, do you? Alright. I don't really need to convince chat, you know. I don't really like gambling, I don't like slot machines or that kind of stuff, but I guess I kind of got into the card thing for a bit because it was kind of fun. Vinny, I went to Vegas and never gambled. Yeah, gambling is it's not in my blood, like, it's just not who I am. Chad is accusing you of gambling, but they tried to take part in brain cell bets. Oh shit! That's fine. At least it's not real money, right? But no, I mean, whatever, chat. It's fine. If you think one way or another about it, I kind of don't disagree in regards to the card thing, because it's a lot of, you know, it is a lot of money, and there are kids that get really addicted to it, and adults too. I'm thinking it's not going to be something much like most of my phases. It's not going to be something that lasts too long. Right now, I'm more enjoying the crusty cards, because it brings good stream tidings, and we enjoy the fire trucks. Gambling is literally throwing your money away. Well, yeah, again, if you buy a thing and you get the thing, that's still getting the thing. I mean, I'm not gonna try to convince people one way or another. There's an enjoyment to getting a card you want. So, there's that, and then you get to keep it. But, I still don't like gambling. I actually had gambling addiction in my family, and it was really sad to see what happened. Not to end the stream too much on a downer, but it turned into... I actually had a cousin who played Keno on a cruise, and he lost $32,000. That's a whole different story, but it can be really, like, gambling addiction's, like, fucked up, and I've always stayed away from, like, that kind of stuff. Like, I'll drop 20 bucks on a slot machine. I might even play a little bit of cards, but I kind of don't want to get into that stuff. I don't find it interesting or fun when video games are much more fun, truthfully. And honestly, video game gambling is even more fun. But, that's a different story. But yeah, I like the cards. I like the pain.